Hello and welcome to the first episode of my survival series. So basically we're going to start by creating a nice little world, and hopefully we'll spawn somewhere where there's nice and lots of grass so we can create so that we can place a house nice and easily. So basically my aim of this series is to show you some Tekkit stuff, but from scratch. So this is if you're on Tekkit and you think, you know what, I can't be bothered to spawn in all of these blocks, so I'm going to mine everything. Let me just remove previous death points from previous maps and things, and then there we go. Right, brand new spawned world, brand new. So let's go and get some wood. But probably the first few episodes are going to be a little bit boring because it's going to be wood and building a house and hiding because I don't have any swords and things to kill mobs. But I'm just going to kill this sheep because we need wool. I'm sorry if you'd rather I... Why did I fall down a hole? What's going on? Right, yeah. I'm sorry if you'd rather I'd shear him, but at the moment I don't have any iron, so I'm going to kill them. I need a bed, so before I get all this nice lovely wood, which is going to be pretty much like 10 minutes of this video, unfortunately. But I suppose I'll kind of do a kind of vloggy sort of thing as we play. So I'll kind of talk to you about me and what's been going on, what's been going down. Yeah. And that's just so that this episode's not completely boring. You can kind of sit there and snigger and laugh at my life, which I'm sure is always fun. By the way, we're just collecting rubber tree blocks so that we don't have to waste the wood that we gather on sticks, because rubber trees turn... one rubber tree log turns into 8 sticks straight away. So I think that's rather useful rather than wasting all the wood. So anyway, let's kind of get started. Basically, my name's James, or Womble. Most people call me Womble, to be fair. And I live in the Midlands. I was originally born in Reading, in Berkshire, and I moved to Portsmouth when I was 1-ish. And that's where I was brought up for the next 10 years of my life. And then I moved up here when I was 11, I think it was, maybe even when I was 10. And so this is kind of my adopted home, but obviously having been originally brought up in Portsmouth, I feel connected to there a lot as well. I am a Portsmouth FC supporter, which some of you are thinking, Jesus Christ, what an idiot. And to be fair, sometimes I think that as well. We're not doing overly well at the moment. We got relegated. We're in administration. We could be liquidated by the end of this month, which would kind of suck quite a lot. But I stick by them. I go to games. I go to 10 or 15 a season. Usually away ones, because they're kind of easier to get to. Because to be fair, from where I am now, the two furthest grounds probably Newcastle and Fratton Park, not including like Plymouth and people like that. Not that there's not anything wrong with Plymouth. I was including grounds that I've been to, really. So yeah, enough about football really, because otherwise I'll get thousands of people. Well, not thousands, because I don't get that many views. Loads of people commenting saying, stop talking about football because it's boring and you want to talk about Minecraft. Or whatever. So yeah, anyway, I am 17. I am doing my A-levels at the moment at sixth form, which is like the equivalent of college, but you kind of stay at your high school and do it. Which sometimes it's better, sometimes it's worse. I think personally, the college that was on option to me or my school's quite a good school, so I kind of chose there, which to be fair is fine. I did pretty well on my GCSEs. I got 5 or 6 A stars, a couple of Bs and a few A's, which I'm very happy with, to be fair. most of my stars were in business, maths, chemistry, and I think that might be it actually. Business, maths, chemistry. Yeah, and then all my A's were in like English and sciences, which is good. Yeah, I was very happy with my GCSEs. But then when it came around to A levels, because I kind of, to be fair, without blowing my own hot, I kind of breezed through GCSEs. So without that kind of breezing through, I probably would have revised, but I didn't really. So now it gets to A level, I'm at the stage where I'm not exactly a massive reviser. And to be fair, that's a terrible thing to be at A level, because A level is like a massive step up. It's incredible how different A level is compared to GCSE, because it doesn't compare, because one's like, it's like going from nursery school to high school in one go. So year 2 to year 7 straight away. It's like doing that. It's ridiculous. It takes a long time to get to grips with it, and you don't have a long time because your AS levels, you only have 1 year to do your AS levels. So basically, I'm not doing overly well at A levels, mainly in maths, which I got an A star at GCSE, and then at A levels I'm currently on an E, which is still a pass. And apparently, although personally I don't believe it, people view it as it's not just an E A level, it's a maths E, which makes it so much better apparently. But I mean, it's still a pass, but obviously that's not what I wanted to be getting at the start of the year. At the start of the year I was setting out for B's and A's. So I was a little disappointed with that. But basically at A level you have to kind of be the kind of person that works as well as being clever. Because if you just one or the other, you might still get some grades, but you're not going to get the ones that you really desperately want. You're not going to get your B's and A's unless you are talented and you work hard. Which also means that it's really hard to get into a university, which is probably why at the moment it is really hard to get into a university, which is a shame really. So anyway, I've kind of finished collecting my wood now. I'm just kind of looking for an area where we can build a house. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, I'm kind of just looking for a flat area that isn't too covered in this horrible long grass, which, to be fair, I kind of think long grass is a little bit excessive. So I'm kind of going to choose here-ish. Yeah, here sounds about right. Yeah, so I'm kind of going to choose here in order to build my house. And that sheep's going to pee me off. If you keep pushing me, go away. Yeah, I'm sure in real life sheep are very scared of humans. They kind of run away and look at you from a distance, rather than wanting me to kill you with a sand block. Right, anyway. So yeah, let's start building our house, because it's going to get dark soon. And dark is a pain in the bum, because I haven't exactly got the best recording software, but it's the only one that records an appropriate frame rate for you to actually see. So you can't really see me at night, which is, I mean, it's not diabolical, but it just means that I kind of have to make torches, and at the moment I don't have... Get out of my house, sheep! At the moment I don't have coal, so I'm probably... Oh god, now it's going dark. So I'm probably going to sleep the first couple of nights in order to, like, make it the maximum viewing pleasure for you guys, because that's obviously why I make the videos. I'm not going to make videos so that you can sit around bored all day. Although, to be fair, I may have that effect on some people. Why are the sheep jumping on my structures? It's quite annoying. If there is a sheep in my house, when I jump down, I'm going to kill it. Good, it jumped off. Right. Oh, block placed that bit high. Need lots more wood. So yeah, nearly built my house now. It's now pretty dark. I'm not even sure whether you'll be able to see this when I play it back. I hope you will, because I've got my brightness on full to try and make it look like you can see. But obviously it's no good having your brightness on full if you can't see anyway. I know you definitely can't see when it's dark down in mine, because I've done that before when doing a tutorial video, which it didn't turn out very well because obviously I was in a hole and it was very dark. So I'm making some chests now, so that I can kind of fill them up with the stuff that's clogging my inventory. And then there's all the sticks. See, look, it makes loads of sticks. Rubber tree does. And look, here's me making my pickaxes, and then I'm going to dig a little hole in my house because it's night time and I don't go outside. And then we're going to get a little bit of stone, make some stone tools, and then I'll probably go to bed and leave the video there for today. And then I'll get another one up as soon as possible so we can get past this boring stage of collecting resources. We can get in the mines, we can get in the ravines, and we can mine stuff and get stuff and then make stuff, which is obviously the point of Minecraft. Aha, there's stone. Right, okay. Just get this little bit of stone. I'm not sure whether you'll be able to see this. I'm a little bit down a hole now. I'm just mining a little bit of stone so that you'll be okay. So that we'll be okay, ready for the next episode. Yeah, it's pretty dark in here, so I'm a little bit wary of what you're able to see, so I'm not going to stay here for too long, so sorry if this is a black screen right now. I'll jump up to the surface. Right, there we go. Just checking there's nothing over my walls. So here we're going to make a furnace. Oh no, we're not. We're going to make a stone pickaxe. I was going to make a furnace, but then I realised we didn't have enough. Although there wouldn't be much point making a furnace, all that I can power it by is a sapling at the moment. And then a bed, and then basically I'm going to leave the video around about here. Just going to place my bed and sleep, because it's night time and you don't really want to see me wander around at night. So thanks for watching. Please give a like if you liked the video. Give a comment if you didn't, or if you did. And I'll see you next time. Thanks. Oh, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter at TheObsidianCorp, and like us on Facebook, facebook.com/TheObsidianCorp. Thanks, bye.